Hey guys, it is Thursday, April 24th, 2025, and I'm back with some free VST plugins to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. All right, guys, we are near the end of the month of April 2025, themed with free compressors and also whatever new plugins that are coming out that are free, 100% free, things that I'm actually working with. So let's jump right into it. For today, we have some exciting new releases and just some very, very solid compressors. So let's jump right into it. So the free VST plugins for today, April 24th, 2025, are as follows. So first up, we're going to be looking at Verymu from Analog Obsession. Next, we're going to be looking at MJUC Jr. from Klanghelm. This is another staple in the free community. We have the Shine Reverb. This is very, very new release of a reverb. And surprise, surprise, we have a Waves free bundle. Now, the very strange thing about this is that maybe I think it was last month in one of my live stream videos, or if it wasn't March, it was in February, and I was looking at a bundle and I said, what's weird is that Waves has never done this, where they have a free bundle. And I felt like they've been around for so long and they have so many plugins that they've released that even if they did something where they had the older version, like legacy versions or something like that, from like the initial stages of Waves, and they just bundle a couple of random plugins together and put out something free that's 100% free and always available free, not free for a limited time, just free. I feel like they've been around and they've, they're a staple in the music production community. Why isn't there like a solid free bundle? I think they had like a free VU meter plugin or some nonsense like that, but we all know what that was all about. But now we actually have a legitimate free bundle. I think it has 9 plugins in here, and they are talking about adding more and updating it for the future, which for the life of me, I just did not understand why Waves has never done this. So let's jump to the website for this plugin right away. So right here, this is where it is. This happened this week. I want to say it was like Monday or Sunday that this was officially released, but I had to like go over the article a couple of times and do my deep research just to make sure that this was real, it was legit, and it wasn't like a limited time thing. But it is 100% free and it's not looking to go anywhere. And I just think good on Waves for doing this. So next up, let's look at the site for the Shine Reverb. This is from the developer DNX. They are new. I've never heard of them. Well, let me say this, it's new to me. So we have, this is the site. Go click download. I think you got to fill something out. They send you an email and you'll get it. MJUC Jr. from Klanghelm. They have the paid version, which is I think the MJUC compressor. This is the junior, and it is a variable MU style plugin compressor, and we will look at that in a minute. The controls look very simple, but it is actually doing a lot, and very, very effective in a very effective way. So we'll look at that in a second. And then Verimu, which is also another Verimu style, Verimoon, which is also another Verimu style compressor they are emulating from Analog Obsession. So let's jump over to the DAW, and we'll check out the arrangement for today. So we have this arrangement that I'm working on, started working on it today. I'm gonna do some more work on it tonight and have it more fleshed out tomorrow for the live stream, so you guys can see the progress from today to tomorrow as I've been doing. So let's check out and see what it sounds like right now. All right, so far we got two main sounds going. We got the piano chords, and then we have this arpeggio that's kind of just staying very constant with the pattern that it's doing note-wise. As we start looking at some plugins today, let's look at this Vox idea that I'm working on adding to the composition. So let's loop that section, and let's listen to the vocal. It has some processing already, and I'm working on adding some compression and reverb, so we're gonna look at that real quickly. That's what it sounds like. So very simple vocal riffs. I don't know if ultimately I'm gonna be chopping it, but for now, I'm just working on building the tone, the texture, and the sound of it. So we have some auto-tune style plugins, and I do it twice with two different ones, just to give that very robotic, over-the-top, pitch-corrected sound. Then we added a pitch plugin to add some octaves to it. I think I did one octave up, one down, blended it in. They are panned, and then we got a delay going. So, but what I want is I want to bring the vocal more up front with the compressor. Then I want to hit it with a massive reverb. So let's play with some compressors real quick. First up, MJUC Junior. Let's go ahead and turn that on. So with this one, we have the compressor knob, and then we have makeup gain. So right off the bat, it seems a bit simple to just dial it in until you start seeing some gain reduction. Let's zoom in a little bit here. That's not it. Here we go. And then down here we have the time constant. So we have hard switch with 3 different positions. So you have fast, slow, and then there's auto. So let's start with fast and then see how that works out. I'm gonna dial in a lot of compression, get a lot of gain reduction going. So close to about -7 dB of gain reduction. I want to squash it. And then we're gonna dial in some makeup gain. All right, so that's bringing out some extra detail. Let's try a different compressor. Let's go to the very new. This one is a little bit more complicated with the controls. So here we have some preset release times, 1 through 6. And up here, they are showing you exactly what those presets are for. So you see 1 is 0.3 seconds, 2 is 0.8, 3 is 2 seconds, 4 is 5 seconds, and then we have 5 and 6 are auto modes. And one of them is, I think, let's look at the literature real quick, because I know they explain it. Okay, so it goes up to 10 seconds, 5 to 2, and then this one goes up to 25 seconds with the auto release. Okay. So they have DC and AC threshold, and they're working on different threshold types depending on the ratio is different depending on which one you're using. In the literature, they break down all the details, so you can check that out. Right here, we have the dB, so you can use this for makeup gain. So this is not just a screw, it's an actual knob that you can turn. Right here, we have the mix knob, which is another screw design. Here we have external side chain, and right here we have a high pass filter if you need to utilize that to not have the compressor overreacting to the low end of your source material. Right here we have input attenuation, so you can actually drive the circuitry, or you can pull back on how much you're feeding into the compressor. So let's actually turn this up. There. And then try to gain match it back over here. So let's dial in this timing, which is a variable timing between attack and release. So let's do 0.8 seconds, and let's start with the threshold. This threshold, we can push it all the way to limit. Let's dial in something like that. And I'm not seeing anything happening. Don't know why. When I pull down the AC threshold, then I start seeing something happening here. I don't like that. All right, let's move on. So for today, we will be looking at one of the plugins, one of the compressors that comes in the Waves bundle, V-Comp. This one's been around for a while. There's a bunch of presets already here. I don't think this interface is resizable. Oh, it is. Hit the menu over here, and we got sizes. Interesting. So let's try to dial some stuff in. We got input, we got output, we have, this is the switch for what the meter is doing. So we could look at the input, we could look at the gain reduction, we could look at the output. Over here we have an analog knob. This is probably going to add some analog flavor to the sound. And this also can be a limiter. So you have the limiter switch, we have the compressor switch. We will be using it in compressor mode. So over here is all the compressor settings. And on this side of the line here, we have all the limiter settings. So we're going to go, let's keep it on auto release. And dial in a ratio system one. And I guess drive the input. They have a de-esser function here, which is interesting. Alright guys, definitely give that one a try. So I'm gonna go with the MJUC Junior, and then we're gonna hit it with this reverb here, the Shine reverb. Very big, lush one. They have some presets here. I think it's preset modes. I didn't really mess with that. But as soon as you turn it on, you get a big result. This is the mix knob right here. And then this is the size. You just click and drag up or down. We have dampening here. Very visual. Click and drag up and down. Jitter. Fuse. We have the decay. And then we have high cut, low cut. So we can high cut or low pass, or we can low cut or high pass. High cut, low cut. So pretty straightforward. And it's giving me the vibe that I am looking for. So excellent. Let's go over to this drum loop real quick and mess with MJUC a little bit more on some percussive material. So notice how it's in a fast mode, it is clamping down on those transits really quickly and effectively. All right, let's switch to time constant mode. It's slow. Immediately you hear the difference. You hear how the transients are coming through. Let's switch it back. depending on what you're going for. If you click right in here where the meter is, it will bypass the plugin. If you notice, power button's on. So you can use the power button, or you can just use clicking right here. And if you click on where the words are, GR, gain reduction, or you can switch it to monitoring the output level on the meter. So if you click here, turns it off. Also, bypassing the plugin. Let's go to auto, time constant. And with auto, you get like this happy medium between fast and slow. More pleasing, more musical, a little bit more transparent result. So I think that's it. Did I look at everything? I think we did. Let's check the list here. Yeah, we looked at that, looked at that, looked at that bundle. Tomorrow I'm gonna dive a little bit more into the Waves bundle and look at some more of what's in the bundle. I'll have them more utilized in the more fleshed out version of the beat. But definitely exciting news. Waves, free bundle, 9 plugins, more to come. We'll talk more details about what's in the bundle tomorrow. So definitely guys, check the link in the description. It will take you to that blog page and you can check out those plugins. Go to those web pages to download them for yourself. Add them to your arsenal, check them out. There is also a synth available in the Waves bundle. They did a good job with what they selected. There's a lot of very useful plugins there. So definitely check the link in the description. There is also a link in the description to my video series titled PC Specs and How It Relates to Music Production. So if you're looking to understand how your computer works along with your DAW, the internal parts of your computer works along with your DAW to help power your experience and give you a smooth, non-distracting experience so you don't deal with clicks, pops, audio dropouts, freezing, things constantly crashing. You're just able to work smoothly without any distractions. Definitely check out that video series. It is a playlist with about 6 videos that will talk about the different aspects of the internal components of your computer and how it all works. So if you're having issues with the performance of your rig, your system, that might give you some insight on what the problem is and what you might need to do to rectify the issue. Also, there is a link in the description for these videos that I do weekly, multiple times a week, my live stream videos presenting you guys with free VST plugins. So if you're looking for more free VST plugins, 100% free, please definitely check out that playlist. There's over 385 videos there if you're looking for more free VST plugins. Once again, 100% free. Also, check out another playlist in the description for my new series that I started this year titled 52 Weeks of Reaper, where every week I release a new video focusing on a key feature in Reaper. So definitely check that one out. I'm having a lot of fun researching and putting the videos together, highlighting the features in Reaper and what makes it such an amazing DAW. It will be going for 52 weeks this year. So that's 1 complete year. All right, guys, that's it for the video. The link to like my socials are also there at the end of the blog and in the description. So definitely for the live stream tomorrow, that beat will be more fleshed out into a more coherent idea. So definitely check back for that. I will be working on that as soon as we're done with this live stream. So definitely thanks for watching, guys, and you will see me in the next video.